Alright, we are live, and this is lesson 11, and this is, anybody have any questions, or just want to take the test?
Yeah. Well,
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I said we can just take it.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Alright. In previous lessons, we have assumed the population standard deviation was known. In this lesson, we are making a different assumption about the standard deviation. What has changed? We assume
It's unknown.
standard
right?
deviation is unknown.
Yeah.
B.
B? Oh, wait.
The null hypothesis is that the mean is 8, and the alternative hypothesis is that the mean is greater than 8, and the population standard deviation is not known. Becca collected a sample size of n equals 9 and computes that it is 11 and that the sample standard deviation is 6. Use this information for questions 4 through 6. Is the standard deviation known?
No.
What is the value of t? So t,
For the last question.
t equals 11 minus So are we assuming that the mean is 8? Or do we have to compute the mean?
No, I think it's 8 because it's the null hypothesis normally. So I think that would be 8.
Then s is 6 over the standard, or the square root of 9. So
Oh. So you did 11 minus 8 over 6 divided by the square root of 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm all right. Oh dear, on the same page. Bud, can you get my phone, please? And can you put a little bit of water in that? Can you put a little bit of water in that, please?
equals 1.5.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I got 1.5 too.
Thank you. Oh, that's a lot of water. Oh dear. Yeah. Can you be careful, please? You can just leave that.
Oh, we need to use SPSS. Does anybody have SPSS up?
I can't get my loading into
Can we
that.
use Excel for this?
Should be able to.
Okay. What?
Did you like 3 bags of ham before?
Okay.
$98.22.
Yeah, I have 98.220.
All right, 3 decimals.
That's what you got when you opened up SPSS?
Yeah.
No, I just did it by hand.
Hold on.
Let's do the Maryland.
Oh yeah, I got 98.222. I mean, as well.
Yeah, 98.222.
No, just two as well.
Stop here. Stop. I'm not bored. Do you like to
I spilled it on accident.
There's a chunk of ice sitting on the carpet.
Oh, Budsy did it. Maybe I
Tell
didn't.
anyone?
I didn't see it there. Sorry. What is S?
So S is sample standard deviation.
Isn't that gonna be the? Is that just a standard deviation?
Yeah, basically.
So it's 6.
I have .922.
Did you do S divided by square root of n?
I stuck it in SPSS and it gave it to me.
Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry.
No, you're all good.
I really hope that SPSS works if we have to use it on a test because I can't get mine to pull up half the time.
It's so hard. I don't like it. It like makes everything slow.
I know.
Well,
it's
I
hard to
can't,
tell.
like, mine just goes, ha ha ha, it won't, I can't time in, like, but today it'll work, or tomorrow it won't work, or, you know, like, when you need it to work, it doesn't work, and then when you need it, like, on a non-important day, it'll decide it'll work.
I just think it's
Like-
pathetic.
I mean, it's awesome that we can access a desktop from remotely, but to have your entire class based on a desktop that half the time people can't even access, like, I'll pay $500 for a textbook. Thank you very much.
That's true.
Not really, because I really don't want to pay that for a textbook. But alright, so what is the t-score? So if we know that is 98.22 minus the mean is 98.6 all over. We just figured that S is 0.922 over the square root of, how many numbers are there?
Um,
20.
20?
20?
Mhm.
So then we get two, minus. You guys, did you get a negative number?
Yeah, I have negative 1.843.
1.843.
Yeah. It could be wrong.
I'm still confused how to get the standard deviation. I don't know why I can't figure it out.
Okay.
I'm trying.
I So we take the 98.22 minus the mean, which we figured out was 98.6, right?
Yes.
Then we get negative 0.35, and then that's all over 0.922 divided by the square root of 20.
Yes.
So 0.9922 divided by the square root of 20. You get 0.206164.
Yeah.
And then take 0.35 negative, divide that by 0.206164. Yeah. I got negative 1.698.
Wait, how did you get negative 0.35?
Oh, wait.
It's 98.22 minus 98.6, right?
Yeah.
Negative 0.38.
98.22
I got it
is
negative
smaller than
0.38.
3.8.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got
What did I say?
3.8.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't put my little extra mark on it. Looked like a 5.
Okay, alright,
That could be a
alright.
problem.
Making sure I'm not getting lost somewhere here.
Wait, can I ask a
That's kind of-
question really quick?
Yeah.
Sorry, this is so like backtracking, but did you guys get 0.947 for the standard deviation?
No, 0.922.
Dang it! I thought I figured it out. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I almost did.
So 843. Yeah, 1.843 negative.
Yeah.
What is the p-value? What was the formula to figure out the p-value again?
I actually can't figure that out.
Okay, let me look back at the text.
That's
The p-value is given in the software as, so the software gives us p?
I don't think I could get it to work because on the practice I couldn't get the right answer for p-value to save my life. I was hoping you guys could figure it out. I couldn't figure it out.
As it says in the software, it says within the SPSS, select the menu Analyze, Compare Means, and then one sample t-test. Then you move the variable of the data to the t-variable spot box. And then it says enter your test value mean. Enter your null hypothesis in that test value box. Click OK. And the output, that one sample test, will say what the crap?
Yeah.
Okay, let's figure this out. So does anybody have their SPSS up right now?
no.
My computer's running super slow today, so it's taking a while.
I'm working on it.
Is it working, Jeremy?
Okay, I'm just about on my SPSS.
Not so far.
They keep saying timed out.
No. Struggling to get to work at all.
That's what mine does. Is yours, when you try to get on your SPSS, does it tell you it's timed out?
Yeah.
That's what mine does.
Every
Does
time.
everybody says that?
Probably because we're
supposed to be
so
on
far from
campus.
there. Huh?
Where's-
You must have to be on campus to get to work.
I guess. I've only gotten it literally, I think in the entire semester, I think I've only been able to get it work like twice.
Yeah, it's hard. Okay, well, mine's pulling up right now.
I'm just going slow. I'm trying to get to work.
Okay, mine. Do I do use Unicode encoding or use local encoding?
I click X whenever it says that.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
So,
The
what does it say to put in as a test value?
Okay, what am
Okay.
I doing?
Okay. So it has to have the data. So take the information from the test, and put that into the data. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
so
Got
because
it.
I can't pull up both the test and this, like it does, it's being stupid. So it only allows me to see SPSS. So I can't
have
see the
both.
directions on how to do it.
Did you want me just to read you off the values and you can type them in?
I got
But
all
I got the
of them.
values. I have the values, but
you
like
want
once you
to-
pull
okay,
up,
I'll read you step by step how to do it.
okay.
Okay. Within SPSS, select the menu item Analyze.
Okay.
Compare means.
Okay.
One sample t-test.
Okay.
Okay. Move the variables containing your data values into the test variable box.
Okay.
Your null hypothesis will state that the mean is equal to some number. So according to the test, the mean is 98.6. So put that into that little box that says test
Okay.
value,
Got
98.6. Okay? Then click OK. The output will contain a box labeled one sample test. This will give the value of the test statistic t. the degree of freedom, and the sig two-tailed. SPSS uses the term sig two-tailed for the area in both tails under the t distribution that is more extreme than the test statistic t.
Well,
How
if it's
do we use the sig two-tailed output to find the p-value? This depends on the alternative hypothesis. Consider each of the following alternative hypotheses that could be used to test for a single mean, where the null hypothesis. Okay, so the null hypothesis is that the mean is less than 98.6. Okay? So if the mean is less than 98.6, what does the sig two-tailed number say?
So it's 0.081.
0.081. So if the alternative is that the mean is less than 98.6, the p-value is the area in the tail to the left of the test statistic t. So the sig two-tailed, which gives the area in both the tails, then adjust it so that you get the area to the left. Usually this means you simply divide the sig two-tailed by 2.
Oh, I remember reading about that.
Okay?
Isn't
We're going to divide 0.081 by 2?
Yeah. So, but it says by double-clicking twice on this cell, the sig two-tailed cell, SPSS will display more digits. If T is very large, when you click on this cell, the SPSS may show the value as 0.0000. Like the normal curve, the T curve never touches the horizontal axis, so there's always a little bit of area in the tails no matter how far out you go. If the SPSS gives you a value of 0. Okay, the seventh digit to the right of the decimal place is unknown, but you must be less than 5 or else will report it. So if the area is given as okay, if you need to find a p-value for a one-sided test, then this number should be divided by 2 and reported as less than 0. This makes no sense. Okay.
Yeah.
The interpretations of the results will follow the pattern established in the previous hypothesis test. If the p-value is less than the alpha, we reject the null hypothesis. If the p-value is greater than the alpha, we fail to reject the hypothesis. So how do we find the p-value? This makes no sense. How do we find the p-value? The p-value is given in the software as a number with an e minus 0.8. Does anybody see that?
No.
No.
I get 0.080964. And then according to this, it says you divide by 2, right? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
So it'd be like 0.040482.
Oh my gosh. Can I just throw out there that we'll never use this ever again?
I agree.
I mean, what is the point in throwing stuff like this at us when we're never going to use this ever again?
Especially since you have to use SPSS to get it. I'm definitely not going to purchase this ever in my life. What the heck? Use area and two-tailed.
Hey, you want to text Brittany about Jason?
What about him?
Text Brittany, tell her, say he's awesome or whatever.
No, I can text her. I'm just.
This makes no sense, you guys. How do we find this p-value?
6.73.
P-value is the area of the two-tailed.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do it. I can't even figure out how to do it. I got that answer.
I mean, I'm reading the whole text, and I'm not seeing anywhere, like, there's no formula, there's nothing.
Excuse me.
The p-value is the area in the tail to the left of the test statistic, t. So in that one sample test that we computed, what was t?
Heck.
Okay, so divide the sig 2 tailed by 2. What do we get?
Try to get to it. Get 0.040.
0.0 what?
0.040.
0.040. So that was the sig 2 tail divided by 2?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's about to 0.080964.
Okay. So then it says if the so if the p-value, so what is the alpha? Does it say that what the alpha is?
No.
The alpha.
Well, it says it's
So then how do we figure
0.05.
the alpha is 0.05?
Yeah.
So then if the p-value is less than alpha, which it is, because if it's 0.05, that's larger than the alpha, which is 0.04, then we would reject the null hypothesis.
Okay.
right?
Yeah. I don't like this p-value thing. I don't get it.
Well,
They've been
makes
trying
no
to do it
sense.
with like their data, like what they did
Huh?
it. I was even trying to put it together with like how they did it with their information, and I still can't figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to do that millions of times. So I just figured it was incorrect.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Man, and it's asking the p-value on another question.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that would mean that 9 is the 0.040, and 10 would be that we reject the null hypothesis.
Guess so.
Guess so. This week is tough. This is tough. If we're only halfway through, this is disconcerting. I'm like, I got this up until about week 4, 3 or 4,
Right.
and then it's like,
Yeah.
lost me there.
It's difficult.
Got a little bit further than my sleep-deprived mommy brain can compute.
I'll let you know when I end up signing tomorrow. Alright, see you, buddy.
21. 1, 2,
I'm good as long as you don't have to use SPSS. I hate that crud.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have the next one, the baby boom data in your
I'm working on
SPSS?
I know that mean.
Does it give the mean in the test at all for it?
I have it here.
40. 40.
Okay. Just plain old 40? Okay. I'm typing it in. So if we're doing this right, it says it's 0.995
For the p-value?
for the sig two-tailed.
Okay, and then we divide that by 2.
Okay, 0.995,270. So it'd be 0.498 if we're doing it right.
Pooping. Oh, gross. Yuck. You smell like a man poop. Ew. Sorry, y'all.
Well, I guess I don't think we'd actually divide this one by 2. Because it says it's equal, so it'd be 0.995.
I'm doing my meeting right now. Okay. Are you able to call me back in probably about 20 minutes? Oh. Okay. Oh, and then they called out? Okay. We're. I love you too. Emberlin's pooping right at this minute in my face. In my face. She's got her butt stuck up right in my face.
So why don't you think we divide it by 2?
Because in the text, it just has if the alternative mean is not equal to, it says the p-value is the area in the two tails beyond the test statistic. T, in other words, the p-value is equal to sig two-tailed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so what was it then instead?
Ouch.
So I have 0.995. I just hope it's right.
She's
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
rip.
It's a great p-value.
I don't know.
Hey, Oslin, it looks like you forgot your decimal point there.
Hold on a second. What?
So it looks like you forgot your decimal point in your answer.
That might be important.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we're failing to reject this one?
Yeah,
So it was greater?
that's what I get.
Hey guys, I gotta go change my daughter's diaper. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
You said you're not supposed to use.
Alright, hold on, Rick, sorry. Trying to...
40. What's up? Got 3 questions left. You got it. Huh? Yeah, you guys were supposed to go like 20 minutes ago. It was 20 minutes after she texted. But you guys can just go whenever. That's fine. She said whenever you had said 10.
Alright, is that going or?
Can you bless him?
Yeah.
No, it's you and Marty.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Which apartment number is it?
It's on the 3rd floor, first one on the right. So just down from Rachel and Sarah's and Elise's.
Okay, which one on the right? Okay. Got it.
Thanks. Okay.
So
It's greater than. It's greater than. It's to the left.
wait. So would it decrease, right?
That's what I guessed.
I was like, man, if that thing increases, then it's gonna be 1. Yeah.
I
So
just
it was everything that doesn't equal 40. Now it's just everything less than 40. So I assume would decrease.
So if it decreased, you'd reject the null hypothesis, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it
If
could
it
still be
decreased
within
enough.
the 0.01.
Because we don't even know what the level, like what alpha is on this one, do we? We're just gonna guess it.
0.01.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
On the 11.
Yeah, it says use the same level of
Oh,
significance.
okay. Okay.
Less.
So if it decreased, it probably can't decrease that much below the.
0.995.
Because wouldn't that just. Oh, wait. I remember something about this in the notes. Hold on. Oh. Wasn't there something about. Maybe that was something else, but do you guys remember learning about, like, if it's close to 0? Hold on. Oh, I can't remember. Let me look.
Well, maybe because like you divide it by 2 then, and so you take 0.995 divided by 2, it gives you 0.4975. So it decreases, but you'd still fail to reject because it's bigger than level of significance.
Yeah, and I think if it's that low, it's just considered 0, so it can't get lower than that level, I think. So I think that makes sense. I don't know, though. That's just what I feel like I remember learning, but that might have been about something else I really can't remember.
Compared to the width of the confidence interval, which is wider. Confidence interval.
13.
So it'd be 11's wider.
It's wider. I think so. Because 13 is less than 11.
You think we're supposed to use the probability applet at all?
I have no
I don't remember
idea.
seeing any of that in the lesson.
Yeah.
Didn't talk about it in the lesson,
Except for that
no.
one part.
I just wondered if they thought they just assumed we were supposed to use it. I don't know.
I'm sorry, y'all. That was nasty.
We submitted Oslin. We got every single one wrong. Sorry.
Oh, great. Okay, so how can I get them all right?
Just
You
accept
guys really
the-
already submitted?
No.
All right, so what was 11? Did we decide on 0.995?
Yes. For 11,
Yeah.
it's correct. What we.
So then we would fail to reject.
Yeah.
Okay. You decide to try another alternative hypothesis. This time you try that the mean is less than 40 and you keep the same level of significance. Did the p-value increase or decrease?
We said a
It's a
decrease.
decrease.
Decrease. What decision did you make?
Fail to reject. Is that what we said?
Yeah. I believe so.
So we failed to reject them both.
Yeah.
Okay. Compare the width of the confidence interval for question 11 to the confidence interval for question 13. Which one is wider?
I think it's 11. Because 11 was a larger.
Mom, do you have any guys?
In the confidence interval, that we find that
Confidence interval is the. Oh gosh, I can't remember. Oh.
That's x bar minus z deviation over.
Because I got my teeth out and my teeth hurt.
Okay. You want to think how we have to get something up?
But Dee, can you go ask Mom if she has any gauze, please?
so it's x minus t times s over square root of n, and then x minus t times the s over square root of n.
Yep.
On both of them. So why are you still awake? Are we computing it right now?
Alright. I'm putting down 11, and I'm going to submit it because I got to get going in just a minute. So I'll let you know how it goes. Oh, got most of them right. That's good. Oh, it is not 11.
What?
13 or they're the same?
Yeah, they're the same.
So that's the only one we missed?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Not bad, guys, for having no idea what we're doing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
What's
I'm
number
definitely going to watch her.
9?
What's that?
What's number 9?
It is 0.040.
0.
So I think I'm going to watch her little video this week and see if she talks about this stuff.
Yeah, that's really weird that we got that right, because I couldn't figure it out on the practice at all.
I don't know.
Not complaining.
Apparently, I've got plenty more studying to do before Saturday
What's
Yeah.
on Saturday?
when the homework's
The
due.
homeworks.
Oh, I thought there was another test. Like,
Yeah.
shoot me now. Oh, yeah, I
Every
forgot.
Saturday, yeah.
So, can anybody do Monday for our thing next week? Or is that like, no?
It was wicked late.
Yeah.
You could do it really late? That's probably actually when I could do it too, is like later. But I don't know.
Do you know when you fly out?
No, not exactly. I think I'm going to go to Salt Lake first, and then I'm either going to go to JFK that day, depending on how flights look, or I'm going to stay in Salt Lake and I'm going to go to JFK on Tuesday. But either way, I'll probably be flying. It's highly unlikely that I'm not going to be flying on Tuesday. I think I'm probably going to end up flying on Tuesday and Monday. And then by the time I get there on Tuesday, it's going to be like super early in the morning. Well, I guess that would be their time. I'm going to be fried by then. I don't know, maybe I can like email her or something. Can no one do Monday?
I can do Monday. I'll just stay up later because I got to work. So the earliest I'd be able to do would be the same as we do normally. But if you guys can't meet till later, then that'd be later for me. But I don't have to work on Tuesday, so I can just stay up if we want to meet on Monday.
What time on Monday are you guys thinking?
What time do y'all get back from FHE on Monday night?
I could really do it any time.
It's usually like 9-ish or 8:30.
Yeah. Usually 9 or 9:30.
What time can you do Remington?
I could do 9 or 9:30, yeah.
Okay, and I'm not even like 100% sure about that, so we really could. I think I have everybody's I think I have most people's numbers. Would you guys like hate me if I canceled and did Tuesday and like?
Just send us a text message when you know as soon as you want either Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
And do you have my number, Marilyn?
I don't think I do.
Okay, I'll give it
Wait,
to you.
what's your area code?
208.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't think I have it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. What is it?
208
Mhm.
691 1740.
And Marilyn, what's yours?
916 850 9668.
Okay. Alright, yeah, just send us a text message when you know as soon as we'll do Monday or Tuesday. Either one will work. I'll just stay up on Monday night, or we'll meet at the normal time on Tuesday, and we'll just get it figured out.
Okay, great. All right, cool. Sounds good. I'll let you guys know.
Alright,
Okay.
Okay, bye.
see you later.
See
Good night,
ya.
guys.